Hey everybody, welcome to the Steve Dave Double Shot movie review video series here on YouTube. I'm Steve.
I'm Dave.
And today we got two great movies for you. One from 1984, one from 1994. First up, we're here to talk about Savage Streets, starring The Exorcist's own Linda Blair.
And Linnea Quigley, Trash, from Return of the Living Dead.
Linnea Quigley, or Quigley, not O'Quigley. I was gonna say O'Quigley. But anyway. Yeah, Linda Blair and optimum hotness, I gotta say. But to be fair, the whole reason I remember this movie and it's reminded of, I gotta give some props first out. Earlier this year I discovered a podcast called Canadian Ferox, big up to J-Dog and the Changeling, and they reminded me of this movie and they go on and on about it on the podcast, and I found it at a comic convention because I didn't want to pay too much for the double disc. But anyway, so I was watching it and I was like, wait a minute, I watched this movie with my mom when I was like 6. Because I remember the girl getting thrown off the bridge and the wedding dress falling down on her. I was like, wait a minute, I remember this movie. And I couldn't remember what the fuck it was for years.
So you watched a rape revenge movie?
I watched a rape revenge movie
with your mother. I didn't know that.
But now I know.
That's new.
Yeah, now I know.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Quickly, what's it about?
Okay.
Well, it's Rape Revenge, America, the world. I'll tell them what it's about.
Our second Rape Revenge movie.
Yeah, our second. Linda Blair plays a hard-ass, just a...
hard-ass high school
high schooler, yeah. She's just leader of a little crew, and Linnea Quigley is her deaf little sister, who from the very beginning, as soon as that movie opens with Linda Blair's boobs bouncing everywhere on the sidewalk, you see that car full of guys drive by, and then you see Linnea Quigley. Out of that whole group, she's dressed, you're like, she's getting raped. It's her.
Pretty much, yeah.
No surprise there, so. But I think out of our Rape Revenge so far for the show, this is a better one.
Yes.
I'd say it's a better one. It's a good flick. So essentially what happens, there's a group of bad guys, there's a group of bad girls, and
the girls steal the guy's car for a joyride, trash it, and the guys.
So in revenge,
all the guys except one of them are out of high school. They all just kind of hang, kind of roughnecks.
And in revenge, they rape her younger sister, Linnea Quigley. The one part about the movie, don't worry, it's Rape Revenge. So if you haven't seen it, we're not ruining anything because they're all the same formula. Creepy guy rapes chick, chick herself gets revenge, or chick's friend, relative, whatever, gets revenge.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say plot hole, but come on. She can't figure out who raped her sister.
Right. It's kind of, just figure that out, Linda. What the fuck?
Doesn't make much sense.
But, the movie, it's definitely an exploitation flick. A lot of stuff's over the top in it.
Very exploitation flick. Very big exploitation flick on, I don't know, post-punk, mid-80s when me and you were just little bitty kids.
Yeah.
And Linda Blair, fully naked. My first time ever seeing her naked.
Good bit of boobs in this movie, too.
And I noticed we mentioned nakedness a lot with our movies, which I really don't look for that in movies, but
it happens.
It's just huge fucking titties.
Yeah.
Big old bitties. But all in all, it's a Rape Revenge movie as far as they can go. It was good. I'd say three stars. I'd say 3. It's a Rape Revenge, or it's a movie. It's Rape Revenge. It was really good.
It's a Citizen Kane of Rape Revenge. Yeah, it's I'd say 3.5. Fuck it. I really like the ending could have been a little more explosive. Like the way she kills everybody off.
You do see the difference in Linnea Quigley between that and Return of the Living Dead.
True.
She blossomed. Surgically. But she blossomed.
Yeah.
Because in Return of the Living Dead, she's just...
But this flick is pretty damn nasty. I mean, don't go into it with a faint of heart.
No, it's Rape Revenge. It's you know, and the group of bad guys are so like about everything.
Yeah, they don't
like they just kill people. And all right, yeah, let's roll.
But you really feel no sympathy for them. It's
no,
like,
none.
You got.
But it's just their actions aren't. They have no gravity to them.
Yeah.
You're like you're bad just to be bad.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I say 3 stars. It was good.
I say 3.5. Good luck finding this movie, except for the double disc from '08, which is kind of expensive. I got the bootleg. You can probably download it.
And he was told at the convention this was pulled from the DVD. It was not. It was pulled from the VHS.
Yeah, it's
you can clearly tell.
but
it's still a fine bootleg. It was just like watching a VHS.
Yeah, the VHS charm.
But yeah, you find it on bootleg. You can watch the whole thing for free on IMDb, I believe.
Yeah,
and
other websites have it too.
Yeah, give it a check it out. It's definitely worth watching.
Not on Netflix though. They don't have it. But yeah, definitely check it out. Definitely something you should see if you're kind of stuck in the days of watching newer movies. It'll definitely shock you. Like, wow.
It's also shocking.
They don't make them like that anymore.
Linda Blair wasn't that great of an actress, but it just hit me too. A lot of things she did in that movie, you expect her to like punch the fuck out. It shows you how women's roles have changed, because in today's movies she would have just punched people and gotten physical, and with today's Hollywood it's almost believable that a woman can be physical in fighting, and in this she still does the old, like
the
stuff,
girl hits.
So, but yeah, this is for you, Linda Blair.
It's for you, Linda Blair.
Check it out. It's worth a check out.
Worth a check out. Savage Streets. Coming up next, 1994 Cemetery Man. We'll see you in a bit.
Hey again, everybody. Steve, Dave, we're back. And we're bringing you Cemetery Man, starring Rupert Everett. And as he said prior, it's 1994, directed by Michelle Soavi, some director I never heard of. But basically, I'll just give you a real quick synopsis. Rupert Everett here, before he went on to making crappy romantic comedies, plays a caretaker of a cemetery. And the one problem is anyone who's buried in that cemetery comes back to life.
Within 7 days.
That's right, I forgot about that. Within 7 days. And his job is basically just to bury him twice. But it's also a commentary of kind of how he's very upset. He's just not satisfied with his life.
He wants to see the outside world.
Yeah, he's young, early 20s, wants to see the world, doesn't know what he wants to do, feels he's better than what he does. And it's really well made. He has a sidekick named Nagi who is,
lovable,
mental defective. Who helps him out, and he ends up on a lot of misadventures trying to find what he wants to do. And the cool part about this movie is it takes you through. It's a couple little movies in one.
Yeah.
Mainly with the chick, because he ends up on these different adventures, and he eventually comes to the conclusion that he is dead.
Yeah.
So I like it. It's Italian made, but with an English actor, and
confusingly Italian/English. I mean.
And Nagi's French, I believe.
Yeah.
And very trauma moments. Very trauma.
Had a not so much in the camp, but kind of a Dead Alive vibe.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
Kind of reminded me of
special effects were really good.
Yeah, no CGI.
And the characters were really cool, especially the investigating officer and his little back and forth with Rupert Everett. I remember when I first saw this movie, I was still in high school, and I thought, it's a big letdown, I thought Rupert Everett was going to be like the next Lance Henriksen or Bruce Campbell. I was like, man, this guy's going to make some cool fucking movies. Like My Best Friend's Wedding.
Yeah.
And that Saint Trinians, or whatever, I forget the fucking name, but he didn't. He just went on to make a bunch of shit. But this movie, I think is...
He had no passion for horror, I suppose.
I guess not. This was his breakout role. This was the role that introduced him to no one, because it was made in '94, released here in '96. A lot of people still don't know where it was. I found it on VHS, watched it, never saw it again until 2006, 7. Found it, snatched it up.
Anchor Bay.
I remember I was broke when I saw it with my wife at Best Buy, and I was like, fucking buy that movie, I'll pay you back, I get paid. And she's like, I don't know, well, we better wait. And then, that's not what she sounds like. And she watched it. It's like her favorite movie. And anyway, it's an awesome fucking movie. I give it 5 stars as a zombie movie, as a horror movie, as a movie because Rupert Everett's really good at playing a very disenchanted, just out of it dude. He's really cool, really entertaining about it. The zombies are characters themselves in it, especially Nagi's old lady. It's really good. It's like watching a bunch of movies in one. You get a little humor. It's very dark, which is awesome. The humor is very dark, which is awesome. It's got a trauma feel, an Italian feel. It's got all that good stuff we mentioned before.
Really good makeup and cinematography.
And since we say it every time, even though we don't look for it in movies, it's got titties.
It does got titties.
Some tig old bitties.
Yeah.
So
I like the vines coming out of the zombies. That's
yeah,
cool.
It's really cool, especially her, the way she looks.
Yeah.
And especially the ossuary is really creepy. And that was a real ossuary that they filmed that in. Yeah. That was real.
I like how he just casually kills people too. That's
oh yeah, he's talking
wonderful.
to his buddy on the phone.
He's like, oh, it's not
his buddy who he believes has a life.
Yeah.
So he just talks to him on the phone while blowing away 12-year-old zombies.
Yeah.
So I give it 5 stars again, but
I give it a solid 3. I mean, it's all right.
Well, you give this 3.5.
Yeah.
And you give this a solid 3.
Controversy.
That's fucking stupid. I mean, this is good, but
to each his own.
You also learn in this, Linda Blair's acting is, well, it leaves a lot to be desired.
This director made 4 movies though.
And this has like really no character development. It has like, this like actually tells a story. Some thought went behind this. You know, they actually worked on a set and actually did, you know, made some cool zombies. And
you know what about this stuff? I smell a remake in the next 10 years of it.
What about this?
American, no.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll never remake that.
5 stars to 3 stars.
I'm saying
3. At least say 3 and 3.
Oh, okay, 3 and 3.
I did that just to shut me up. I'd say 4.
Do you not smell an Americanized remake of that in the next 10 years?
I don't know. It's hard to say.
Like Jack Black?
Not. Oh.
I can so see this.
I don't know. It's hard to say because not a lot of people are aware of this movie. Or, well, I mean, it's not like it's an underground cult, but because I mean, if you're watching this, you probably know about this and have seen it. But
I still see me watching. I don't see me watching it again though. It's good, great movie. I just
now you walking around with that little coffin, and the head following him around. What about the throw up scene where he gets so excited he pukes on him? Awesome.
That scene, I thought that girl was Emily Blunt. You know who Emily Blunt is?
Not Italian.
That wasn't her, because I looked up and Emily Blunt would have been like 10 when they made this. But yeah, looked a lot like Emily Blunt. Yeah, her head in the TV, that was great. The mayor. The Cemetery Man, it's definitely worth seeing. But yeah, I'll go 3 and 3 on each of them. Fuck it.
But, it says right there, frightfully funny.
According to the LA Daily News.
Amy Dawes. And here, one of the best horror movies you'll never see. Plenty of gore, comedy, and steamy sex. Cemetery Man is not your typical zombie film. Fangoria.
And we know, and we've had many a conversation about
how Fangoria.
They're right on this time.
Let's see what they say here. Ungenstein Fossong.
Well, this is the
Die Strassen der Gaue.
German cover.
These are shitty fucking reviews, man.
German cover
Even the box doesn't like it.
I printed it off the internet, the German cover, because the cover I got with it was pretty shitty. But yeah, we've talked many times about Fangoria, how they'll blow anything up.
Fuck your couch. This movie's awesome.
But
yeah, Fangoria will steer you badly.
Beware.
Yeah, watch out. We've gone to see some shit stuff like Fango said it was awesome.
We've gone to Castle Freak, Toby Hooper's Night Terrors, and countless other bad ones.
I can't remember that.
But
Hooper only made one good movie though.
Well, let's take a shot for Old Cemetery Man.
Yeah, 5 fucking stars.
Right on.